Oh yeah, what is up everyone? It is Breezy Gaming here. Alright, what the fuck kind of shit was that? What the fuck was I saying? I have no fucking idea. You're coming to you with a NBA 3 video. In this video, I'll be telling you guys all the rules about this new league, because in the last video I didn't really explain much. I just showed you guys the teams and the arenas and everything. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys have not seen that video yet, it is in the playlist. It should be for the NBA 3. So I do apologize for not explaining that much, but in this video I'll be explaining a shit ton of things. Alright, so the NBA 3, as of course I am the commissioner, Breezy. Alright, so the regular season is going to consist of 58 games total. There's 30 teams in the league, so there will be 29 home games and 29 away games, something like that. I don't know, not that good at math, but they are 10-minute quarters, and overtime is 2 minutes or something like that, somewhere around there. And for the games, I decided I'm gonna be recording every game, and I'm just gonna do like highlights of the game, so you guys will not miss like any games at all. So that's gonna be very awesome. It's gonna be a lot of work, and that's gonna take a lot of time, a lot of videos too. So shit, but it's gonna be totally worth it. Alright, anyways, the playoff rules, there is, as normal, 8 teams who will make the playoffs each year. The seeds go, of course, by the team record, but if there is a tie with the team, if there's a tie, like, let's say for the 8th seed, like 2 teams are like same record, then it goes by conference wins. So whoever has more conference wins will get that seed. Make it fair. Also the series will be 5 games. Best of 3 will win. So that's gonna be very cool. Alright everyone, this is the draft rules that I have set up. As you can see, these are the prospects for this upcoming draft, and of course we had that LeVar Ball in there, LeVar Ball from UCLA, he's 24th or something like that, but anyways, yeah, so this is the draft, mock draft that we have going on right here to see who would go in which position. But anyway, here are the rules for the draft. The 14 teams, as normal, who did not make the playoffs will enter the lottery for the NBA 3, and teams who have higher wins, who like barely miss the playoffs, can only have picks 14 through 8. So we're not gonna do like any of that Boston Celtics bullshit where like they made the playoffs during the Eastern Conference and they like somehow get the #1 seed. So it's like, I mean, the #1 pick in the draft is like, what? Well, Brooklyn screwed up anyway, so we're not doing any of that shit. Fuck that shit. You know what? I'm sick and tired of that. Alright, so anyways, that is going to do that. But otherwise, teams who like really miss the playoffs, they'll have picks 7 through 1. So make it as even as possible. And also the teams will be randomly selected. I'll be having my own like draft lottery, and I'll be tagging out the numbers and everything and telling which teams have which, and so that's gonna be very fun. And also for trades, so trades do happen sometimes in the draft, but here are the rules for these. Trades can only happen during the draft as usual. A team can trade only before the other team makes a pick. So let's say like Charlotte or something like that wants to trade with like Philadelphia. Alright, so if Philadelphia is on the board and Charlotte wants to trade with them, then Philadelphia still has their pick and they will have to select the player that Charlotte wants. I mean, it's kind of confusing, but it is simple as well. Yeah, so the draft will consist of 2 rounds, and each team has 3 minutes to make a pick. If not, then they are gonna get fucking roasted, and they're gonna probably get a bad pick, and not because we'll randomly select the player for them, so they better make a fucking pick in that 3 minutes. Alright everyone, for the off season, it's pretty simple. The teams, during the off season, teams must have at least 13 players to begin the off season. Teams can also sign undrafted or free agents from the pool So once when the draft is over, then they are supposed to have 13 players. They cannot have no more than 13 players on their roster. And then they can also sign 2 players if they want. Teams must keep their players on the team for the rest of the season. So whoever they choose in the off season, they must keep them halfway through the rest of the season until we have something I made up. It's called Trade Week. It is a total of 7 days where teams can start doing trades and adding new players with who they want. So like a team who's like shitty with like shitty players must keep them players. They cannot trade. They cannot do any of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They can't do any of that until the week trade. Alright, so that's gonna be very interesting. Alright everyone, the last but not least, there is the relocating. This is actually going to be probably the most funnest thing of this series. So if a team does not make the playoffs after 7 consecutive years, they are forced to relocate. Now that might be a little harsh, but let's be real. We cannot have a team fucking tank and get like the 7 #1 picks in like 7 years in a row. They can't, like, we don't allow that here in this NBA 3. As a commissioner, I do not allow that shit. Alright, so let's say Sacramento missed the playoffs for 7 consecutive years. By the end of that season, they are forced to move out. There's no and buts about it. They are forced to move out of their city and go somewhere else. Alright, so let's say Sacramento misses the playoffs for 7 consecutive years, blah blah blah. Then they'll have to move out of Sacramento. I mean, they can go to Oakland, they can go to San Francisco, they can go to San Jose, or they can go fucking Alaska. I don't care as long as they fucking... Oh my god, Alaska only has 18% fan interest. That's very interesting, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so they have to relocate. Alright, so if they try to do anything stupid with me, they'll probably get shot. No, just joking. Alright, so yeah, they have to relocate by the end of the next season. But anyways, that should be it for like giving the rules for this league. So I hope you guys kind of got a better understanding of how the league works and everything. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll be talking to you guys later in the next video, as we'll be probably getting started with the games. Let me first read off the first games of the season. So we have Denver Altitude at Los Angeles to take on the Avengers. Alright, in your guys' comments below, actually, I want you guys to like say who do you think is gonna win, because I'm gonna be posting them games pretty soon. So you guys should shortly try to like in the comments predict who do you guys want to win. We also have Sacramento 49ers at New Mexico to take on Thunder. That's gonna be a very interesting game. And then Houston Galaxy at Grand Rapids. So yeah, in the comments, please tell me who do you think is gonna win them games. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be talking to you guys later in the next video. And also, like I said before, I hope you guys got a better understanding of the league, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace.